need to be, then this is going to be a powerful sort of like boost to your life. But today, instead of just mastermind alliance, we're talking about being a power couple. So what I'm going to share with you today are some things that Steve Harvey teaches can help you create a power couple. Most of us feel like we can run our business on our own, but there are just as many of us that wish our significant other was just as involved and just as passionate about entrepreneurship as we are. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Ain't nothing like having 1 + 1 = 11. Am I right? Yeah. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know, Mimi. Yeah. What's up, Chanel? Hey, Chanel, you ready for Wednesday night, girl? I cannot wait on this event we doing Wednesday night right here in Atlanta, Georgia. We are going to have a ball. Yeah, Mr. Davis. Yeah, Mr. Davis. We want 1 + 1 = 11. That's Rashad Davis right there. He and his wife, Mo, are a perfect example of what we're talking about. Y'all better study the right ones. So what we're going to say is if you stay focused on these 5 power couple truths right here, then you're going to watch your relationship thrive. You're going to watch your business thrive. It's an incredible thing. All right, here's the first one, y'all. Here's the first one. Shared vision and goals. Shared vision and goals. You know, we always are taught that a people without vision perish. Check this out. A couple without vision perish, right? A couple without vision perish. A couple should have a similar vision. Yeah, what's up, Randy? We got to kick it, man. We got to kick it, baby. You know what I mean? A couple without vision perish, y'all. Can somebody give me that in the comments? A couple without vision perish. Okay, Allie gonna put that thing in the comments for everybody that's in the Atlanta area. We got a heck of an event coming out. While I'm talking about that, I have a podcast dropping with the King Jay Morrison on Wednesday as well. Not only are we doing an event at the Legacy Center, aka the Black House, you know what I'm saying? But I also have a podcast joined with. I'm gonna post a text message in my Instagram stories. So if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do it. I'm gonna drop a text message that the brother Jay Morrison sent me yesterday, talking about like how hard we're going in this podcast. Because I just started going in. I'm like, oh, this is like the first major podcast I've been on. Let me go hard. Anyway, let's get focused. All right, so the first one is shared vision and goals. Because if 2 people have y'all know when 2 or more touch and agree, God step in the room. We all know that, right? But the thing about 2 people with a shared vision, the thing about a couple with a shared vision is that now we can hold each other accountable. Now we can hold each other accountable because we both said this is what we want. But when one person can't buy into the other person's vision, you're not going to have the full support of the action steps and the process it takes to achieve those goals. So having a shared vision and shared goals is extremely important. It's extremely powerful. It's extremely critical, but it's extremely powerful when you can make it happen. Does that make sense, everybody? Make sure that you have a shared vision and goals. Have you guys ever heard, and this is a quote directly from Steve Harvey, right? The more people you help become successful, the more successful you become. Well, that counts for your partner. You need to know their vision. You need to know their goals so that you have a way of painting this next step that you want to take in a way that it helps them get where they want to be. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Me and my lady, I had a wild moment not 2 weeks ago, where y'all ever seen that Kanye interview where he's talking to Sway about his clothing line, and then Sway start being like, "Well, what you should do is like, you ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers." And then Sway be like, "Well, yeah, I had a little like a t-shirt line." He like, "It ain't Ralph though. It ain't Ralph though." You know what I mean? It's so easy to be Kanye in your relationship. It's so easy. And I'm talking about it's easy for the ladies to be Kanye. It's easy for the fellas to be Kanye because ego, edging God out. What you're doing is you're looking at this person as flesh and blood when really they are a tool that was sent to you by the Most High. My lady talking to me about ways I can make presentations better. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not only the #1 recruiter in my company, where I went from the field to the VP of sales and acquisition, to the chief marketing officer, but I've been the number one in sales in multiple companies. They put me on 60 Minutes before I was a teenager because I was making more money than most people's parents. My God, if there's nothing else I know sales. But do you know, even though it took every ounce in me to shut the heck up, when I finally shut up, she was dropping jewel after jewel that now I am using. Listen to me. Somebody give it to me in the comments. Ego, edging God out. That ain't flesh and blood right there. We are all God. Y'all better, John 10:34. Somebody give me that in the comments. John 10:34. John 10:34. I ain't going to tell y'all what it say, but I will tell you this. We are one. We are one. You know what I mean? You expecting God's people to show up with wings on their back and a halo on their head. Don't fall for it. There are angels around you. There are representatives of God around you. And I hope y'all can feel it. Here's number 2, effective communication. That ties into my story I just now told as well. Yeah, John 10:34. Let them know. Effective communication is number 2. Effective communication is number 2. I don't care if it's a business or not. People have to be able to communicate effectively. And communication is not just the burden of the talker. It's also the burden of the listener. It's not just the burden of the listener. It's also the burden of the talker. And it is extremely difficult for people to communicate effectively when you are a certain personality type. When you are a certain personality type, you got to understand, when I first got into business, I didn't even know what networking was. I thought networking was you talk to somebody, you hurry up and tell them what you into. But the more I get into it, the more I realize if you really want to be an effective networker, what you need to do is ask a question and then listen and take hella notes. That's what networking is, because networking is the ability to get somebody else what they need so that all of a sudden you can get to where you're trying to go. Does that make sense? I'm going to tell you something. That ain't just the business community. That's also relationships. Steve Harvey says that effective communication is one of those pieces that most people miss. Communication in relationships is just as paramount as it is in business, y'all. We have to be able to understand each other's struggles, right? We have to be able to get into these daily masterminding sessions that help us grow our shared vision. If you still got the same exact goals this year as you had 5 years ago, you done wasted 5 years of your life. We have to be able to grow our mindset. Are you putting aside time to really understand this person's mindset and what their obstacles are, what their limiting self-beliefs are? We got to be able to understand each other's businesses. This makes us a power couple. Here's number 3, y'all. Personal development. Personal development. Personal development. Okay, that's the event here in Atlanta. That's the Eventbrite here in Atlanta. If you are in the Atlanta area, come and holler at us Wednesday night. We're going to be at the Legacy Center, aka the Black House. All right, here's number 3. Personal development. Personal development. Personal development is just short for personality development, and it's as crucial in a relationship as it is in business. According to Steve Harvey, being able to grow together professionally and intellectually is going to be one of the best feelings you have. Somebody give me this in the comments. The best gift you can give to your mate. I know we're in the holiday season, and many of you are going to buy Color Me Millionaire, the perfect stocking stuffer, the perfect Kwanzaa gift. I keep saying stocking stuffer like everybody in here is from the same background. Man, you know some of y'all is with me on the Kwanzaa train. Perfect Kwanzaa gift. Perfect. It's called Color Me Millionaire. It's a vision board and affirmation coloring book. But let me tell you the best gift you can give somebody, your own growth. Your own growth. The best feeling that you can give somebody is your own personal growth and development. If you're both learning together, if you're both growing together, imagine how strong your two minds are going to be. See, school was about developing your intellect. Personal development is about growing your awareness. It's one thing to be smart. It's another thing to be aware of the ways you're sabotaging yourself, to be aware of the ways you're sabotaging your business, be aware of the ways you're sabotaging your life, sabotaging your goals, sabotaging your potential. Animals deal with instinct. This is why they're comfortable wherever you see them. You never see a squirrel begging for change. It is humans who had their instinct replaced with the 6 higher faculties, and that's because we're designed to create our environment. But if you don't develop your awareness about what will is and how it works, what intuition is and how it works, what memory is and how it works, what reason is and how it works, what perception is and how it works, and what imagination is and how it works, you've got stumbling blocks all around you that you're not even going to see. Millionaires, you've got to grow your personal development. If you multiply that strong mindset by 2, you've got a power couple that's ready to take over the world. Here's number 4, quality time. Quality time. Quality time. Number 4 is quality time. Of Steve Harvey's 5 elements that make a power couple, number 4 is quality time, y'all. Listen to me. This is a biggie. This is a biggie. If you're in an entrepreneurial relationship, chances are you've had challenges when it comes to quality time with your significant other. I understand we all got a love for the hustle. And then on top of that, we got children to deal with. We got all kinds of household chores. Listen to me. Sometimes you're going to have to combine some things to create a quality time event. Listen to me. I know you got to go work out, but maybe it's time to bring your significant other around with you. I know you got to work on things for the business. Sometimes you got to take a trip. My lady ain't had to come to Houston with me. You know what I'm saying? I invested to make that happen. You get what I'm saying? Because of the fact that we need quality time if we're going to grow together. Kids spell love Time. And so does your significant other. Your significant other spells love, not Love. He or she spells love Time. You know, a lot of times we say we ain't got time. Let me give you a different way to put it so that you can change around the way you do things. Try saying it's not a priority for me. That hit a little different, right? It hit a little different. Time management is really about priority management. And I understand that if you're really supportive, you're okay with less quality time. You have to learn to mature and be okay with some canceled dates. But stick to your values with each other. You hear what I'm saying? Stick to what's most important to you, your shared vision and your shared goals. A power couple is only a power couple because of that strong and insanely powerful commitment that they have to each other. Does that make sense? They know when to turn the phone off and make time for each other in a genuine, sincere way. They know how to be intense and intentional because the quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. Somebody give me that in the comments. The quality of your life is the quality of your relationships. And then here's the last one I got for you from Mr. Steve Harvey. Mr. Steve Harvey, endless support and encouragement. Endless support and encouragement. Millionaires. So the first one is shared vision and goals. This is on a health level. This is on a wealth level. And this is on a, kind of like all happiness comes from what you got happening. So we're talking about also a productivity level. You know, shared goals and vision. What is your family budget? Shared goals and vision. How do you want your bodies to look in 5 years? Shared vision and goals. How do you want to be productive? What are you here to do? Number 2 is effective communication. It's about the talker and the listener. Number 3 is personal development, which is short for personality development, because the best gift you can give them is your own growth. Number 4 was quality time, because we spell love Time. And here's number 5, endless support and encouragement. We have to learn to speak life into each other. Oh, we can always see, what someone's doing wrong. But remember, when you're pointing at somebody, you got about 4 fingers pointing back at you. You know what I mean? Or at least 3. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You see that? It's like 3 pointing back at me when I'm pointing at you. A true power couple cannot stress how much support and understanding there has to be in a relationship. When you're on the grind and you hit these roadblocks, you're going to have roadblocks. Let's say your children live in another state. Man, that'd be hitting you hard. That'd be weighing on you the whole time. You need people that are there to support you and encourage you. You hit these roadblocks. You're trying to hit a goal and your whole team just quit on you. Your whole staff just quit. You need support and encouragement. When you hit these rough chapters, It's one thing to have a mastermind group. It's one thing to have business partners, but ain't nothing like having one person you know you can count on when you get home to bring you back into high spirits, to push you further than you were the day before. A power couple is a couple that are truly confident in their relationship at the end of the day. That's what a power couple is. Two people in a relationship with a shared goal, a shared vision, and a shared mindset are more powerful than business partners. You're talking about two people that can conquer this crazy world. You both know more about each other than you would even care to know about your business partners, right? You don't even want to know certain of these things about your business partners. You see what I'm saying? And what you're doing in a relationship is making a decision to love an imperfect person. That's what love is. It's a decision to devote yourself to an imperfect person through all their flaws, through all their mistakes. Is this making sense? There's an unspoken commitment that goes beyond business or friendships. And in my experience, being with somebody, right, who has just as much hustle as I do has been a blessing. There aren't questions all the time about what time I'm going to be home or who am I meeting with. You get what I'm saying? We know that we're committed to each other, and we're also hustling for a shared vision. We're also hustling for a shared future. So now I'm going to put it on you. What are some goals that every power couple should have? I want to hear from y'all because we got quite a few power couples that are tuning in today. So I want to hear what are some goals y'all got. It is affirmation time. I know we went a little bit over our 15 minutes. I hope it was worth it to you, because if your network is your net worth, goodness knows that starts at home, right? All right, it's affirmation time. We're going to start with the two most powerful words in the whole English language. Make sure you order your millionaire coloring book. You go to wearemillionaireminded.com and order Color Me Millionaire. Order a few of them. Order 5 or 10 of them and give them away, y'all. You know you was looking for a dope gift for somebody or for your coworkers. You was looking for a dope gift for your kids because they play with the box longer than they play with the toy. Y'all better stop playing. But it's affirmation time, y'all. It's affirmation time. Let's get it. Repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. Two most powerful words in the whole English language. It goes like this. I am so happy.